everybody, it's Brenda. I was sitting here starting to work on this page in my Artzology kit with these domes on it and decided I should be doing it recorded so you all could see what I'm doing. So, from one of the tear sheets, I've cut out this piece and it printed this way to begin with, so it's bigger, which is fine. And so I was thinking I'm going to put it here. And then I had a piece with extra hinges on it. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. I have to cut the other hinge out. And so I'm just going to fussy cut the hinge. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. If it doesn't work, I'll print out new paper and we won't do this. But I think it will work. So here's what I'm thinking. The hinges on here, either like that, maybe like this would be better. Flip them around. And then this would be open. It would be able to open and we could have a pocket on the back side. So we may want to do that before we hinge it down. But let's see. I'm going to put some double-sided tape on the backs of my hinges. I am going to glue them as well, but this is just to help get them in place when I'm ready. And if I could put it on this thing kind of straight. And I'm out of 1/2 inch tape until Wednesday. And then I will have that. I don't think I'm going to put but one piece on each part of this, because I am going to use glue. It's going to be glued down as well. Okay, so there are my hinges. And now let's work on what are we going to do on the back side of this page. So, I was thinking a pocket. And this is the paper that I had that I pulled the hinges off of in case I'm going to need another hinges. This would be good for a pocket. It goes like this. And it's kind of set up to be a pocket. I think that's kind of cool. So I'm going to cut this piece of lace edging off, which I'm going to save because that will come in handy later. I'm going to cut that down straight. And let's see. Cutter, cutter, cutter. Okay. So I know I want to get this edge off of here. And I know I want this to be straight, so, and it goes like this. And I want to straighten up this because I didn't cut that very straight. So we're just going to pull it. Put it in there just enough. Okay, that's not enough. And there we go. So, now what we need to do is make some flaps for our pocket. And that's a little big, so this one, we'll fold this one in a little bit more. And let's just see. A little bit more. I'm going to fold this one this time. A little bitty bit more. And that's good. Well, now it's a little bit off. Okay, that should work. Yes. So now we're good. But we need to do something up there. Because it's just... Oh. Now, here's where I have to make a decision. Well, I have this. I can cut it off over here. Because we still have this page that we've already cut stuff from. Let me cut this hinge off and set it aside. I am thinking, let's fussy cut out these flowers. And I'm sorry I was off camera. So this is where my creativity comes in. It's just, what can I do with this? And then I was like, oh, those hinges. Wouldn't these be awesome little hidey spots in a journal? I think so. Little flip outs. And we have 4 of them in here. So I think it would be awesome to make these little hiding spots. And using the hinges. So I'm going to have to develop a way to print out more of those hinges. Because those hinges are awesome. And I may not use the, well, those ones already have tape on them. So I'm going to use those. I ain't wasting the double-sided tape. But I think I'm going to print the other ones. When I print them, I'm going to do some cutting and pasting of stuff. And maybe make a page of hinges that I can print out. And then I will have them to use on other projects as well. Okay, now I'm going to finish. I may want to use this on something or these. I am going to cut this straight across. And I'm going to get this other piece of faux lace from the top. Put it with that other piece. I want this key. An Eiffel Tower because I might be able to use that somewhere. And that might be all of that. Okay, let's finish fussy cutting out this. And the other thing is that when I printed this to show it to you guys, the paper, of course I printed the backgrounds. Normally I wouldn't do that. But I have now got the 3 pages of background, so I could put one of the background pages up under here. Let's see. I have to find them. They're in the pages. Like if I can get it out, guys. See this one? This actually might be pretty as one of the flip things, so we're going to not do that. Let's take our inky thing. How far is our pocket going to go? My sponge is about dry, guys, so I'm just trying to ink it, but not get it really dark. And most of this is going to be behind our flower. Oh, that was crooked. Oops. Okay. So now I'm going to ink it. I'm going to ink it. And I am going to go around the edges. And we'll get around the edges of this. Oops, that's not going to show. The pocket will be over it. And let's get this side. And try not to make any oopses because this side's not going to have a pocket on it. So it's just a matter of rethinking your kits. Alright, let me close that up. Okay, turn this back over. And it goes this way. So I'm going to take the Elmer's glue. And I'm going to make a little tiny flip. And I'm going to have to re-ink the bottom of this. A little tiny flip up right here. And then I'm going to cut the excess of the corner off. Okay. Like that. That's not, that's straight. And that's looking really good. But let me re-ink the bottom because we folded it. Okay. So, I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And fold that over to glue it. And fold that over to glue it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on these little flappy things. Tabs. And that didn't stay down. It will. Okay, now I'm going to pick up our pocket. And I'm going to line it up. And press it down. Okay. Now I want to put this. I want to put it like this, I think. I like that. So we're just going to put this on here like that. just a line of glue down the tips. And there that is. Now we have tags in the kit, so we'll be able to put a tag in this pocket. Okay, now, let's see. Where's this piece of paper? I don't really have a lot left of that piece of paper. I had a bee. Ooh, that little dragonfly. Let's cut him out. So this is just cutting a kit. This is literally cutting a kit apart. Now I'm going to do that because I want to be able to not have to have that whole piece of paper in my way. I think I'm going to put him like right on there. But we're going to do something to him first. I need a smaller pair of scissors, guys. So we're going to do it with these ones. See if this is better. I'm trying to do it on camera, but I'm also trying to keep it to where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, let me get rid of, oops, the bulk of this paper. There we go. And now let me go back and get this little piece out from his wings. Okay. So here is our little dragonfly that I cut out. So now what we're going to do with our little dragonfly is we're going to do this. I need a green paint. What do we got? I don't want pearlescent turquoise. I do not want that one. We have pearlescent emerald and metallic olive green. I think ooh, which one? What if we mixed them? That was more than a drop. Ooh, that one's kind of bright. Now, small paintbrush, because this is a small painting job. And I'm just going to mix these two. And I'm going to keep my paper towel because I want to dab off, because I don't want a lot of paint. I just want it to be lightly. We don't want to like cover up all his wings and stuff. If I can get it to be see-through, translucent, that is my goal. And I'm going to make sure I get his little tail. Okay, so I think I have more on here than I want. So I'm just going to try to wipe it back a little bit with the napkin or paper towel, as it may be. And I don't know what to do with that paint. I guess just wipe it off. Because I got too much. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? See, now y'all get to see me make my messes and stuff. Let me move my dragonfly. I gotta spray some spray. Clean that all off. Huge mess. And clean me off, because now I'm all painted. Okay. So now, I want to take our little tiny dragonfly, and I want the other glue. Where's the glue with the skinny lid on it? The pointy tip. Okay. And I am going to put him on here. Oops. And the cool thing is, he's iridescent and metallic. So he's going to be shimmery shiny. Okay. Now we're ready to get our page back. Let's put, oh, it goes this way. Put this how we want it to go. And we were going to put the hinges thusly. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to pull off the double-sided tape. One moment. Sorry about that, you guys. Be just a moment. That's the hubby trying to call. So I'm going to let him know that I am recording. And so he won't call back again. Okay. So I pulled off the double-sided tape from there. And I'm going to put it glue here, leaving this set of this side of double-sided tape untouched currently. And I'm going to put my hinge where I want it to be on my little door. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Pull off the double-sided tape backing. Put some glue. And put this hinge where I want it to be. As well. Okay. Put my paints back in my box. Now the next thing would be to pull off their double-sided tapes. Which now we can do that. that hinge is not straight. Looks straight from over here. Okay. So there's that one. Maybe this one will go easier. Okay, oh, we need to put a little bit of glue. And now let's put our door back where we wanted our door. It needs to go that way just a tiny bit. That hinge is going to go like that. And that hinge is going to go like that. So now we have a hinging system. We have our little hinges, and our door will open. Now what I may do is put another set of hinges here. I don't know yet, because I want this to be stable, or we could use washi there. And let's see, I have some really pretty pink washi tape, and it is Scotch brand, so it is going to stick. Okay, that's like too fluorescent, although that is pretty. And that's not going to work. Okay. We'll go with the pink. And like I said, it's Scotch, so it's going to stick. If I can get it. I cut my nails, you guys, and now I have no nails. Okay. We don't need a big long piece. It's just going to go back here on the back side of the hinge. And I really don't want to put one there, but we're going to. And again, we don't need a big long piece of it. We just need a piece. And there we have it. Our little hinge. And we have our pocket, which didn't get all the glue under it that it needed. I'm going to put a little bit. Wipe up the excess because we don't want it to stick. And there we go. And get my little scraps and throw them away. So now, that's going to be on one page. Oh, I did not back this paper. Oh. Let me see if I can, I can't take it back off, can I? No, I need to back my paper. That's fine, because I can cover that up with another piece of washi. I don't think I'm going to get the hinges off, though, guys. You know what? This sheet, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Phooey. I'm working without backing the paper, which I always back my paper. So, I may have to do something creative. Maybe I can spray it or something without it affecting. I'm just going to put this one back where the other one was. The ink on this side. You know, not saturate it, but kind of spritz it with some colors that go. Let's see what we got. We got some yellow. Okay, and we're going to let that sit for just 1 second while I know what I'm looking for. Here we go. And the green. And now I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to dab this off because I do not want to make my colors on the other side run. And I'm going to add a little bit of pink because that's the colors in our journal. Oh, let me hold it up higher. And it did not come through, so I am happy with that. We're just going to set that aside for a moment so I can clean this off. And I think we're going to do the same thing with the other one since I don't want to run. I would rather have them have the kind of same, similar kind of backgrounds. So here's the other archway. Just missed it from above a little bit, and let's add in, that's green. Oh, Lordy me. And of course I'm not finding the one I'm looking for. Okay, I was looking for blue. And my blue is about empty, so I need to add some alcohol to this bottle. So bear with me. Where'd the alcohol go? Now I'm going to add a couple of drops of blue. Okay. Swirly, swirly, swirly. Oh, come on. It's got one of the magic marker insides in there. Okay. And I think that we're good. Get another paper towel to kind of pull up any loose or wet. And it did go through on this one a little bit, but that's okay. I am not worried at all. Now I'm going to spray my glass again to get rid of all that overspray and stuff. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, that's an annoying noise. Okay, So now those have both been treated equally. So we now have these backgrounds, which is fine. And I may scan these because these are pretty. And we have, see, we got a spot right there. Let's heat gun it so we can get that to dry. That was where the red hit the most. It's just, okay. There we go. Okay. And I don't think this is going to need a magnet to hold it shut because we're going to, I just don't think it's necessary for a magnet. And I'm thinking, which way do I want it to go? I think this will work. So since we've already got a background on here, on the other side, we can fold our paper. And then that's going to flip open. We got a place to put a tag. We can decorate this or leave it. It, you know, really doesn't matter. We can make that decision when it comes to putting the journal together. So it's going to go in the journal this way. So now we have to do this one. And so it goes. So that's not wide enough. That's fine. So let me look at some of the other cut apart papers. That was one of them. There are 4 of these tear apart sheets. Or the butterfly tear sheets. Just trying to, okay, here they are. So we have, oh, I have extras of that one. Oh, cool. We have that one. I don't know why more of those. We have this one that's really pretty. This bird one and this one. I'm thinking we need it to be, we could do this. So like if we take this like this, that could work. And it's very pretty because I don't want to lose the bird. And that we could do also, but I like the bird better. So I'm thinking let's just kind of fold it. I'm going to cut it. Okay, now we're going to use this other one kind of as a template. I don't know how we're going to do that. Okay, we can. Slide that up under there. Right up against the edge, like such. And so, where's my pencil? This is going to be our template. To make this one. So now I can just follow. The pencil lines. Keep that with our scraps. And so, yep, that's perfect. We just need more hinges, which I don't have yet. But we can go on and darken up the edges, because this is what I forget. So we'll go ahead and do this. do need to do the other side. And then what I'm going to do is, I know that our pocket's only going to go about halfway down. Since we just inked this, it should be easier to add a little bit of color to the back side. Just to antique it a little bit. Okay, we know our pocket's going to probably go up higher than that, but I'm going to come down a little extra just in case. Okay, there we go. So now this one is ready to go over here. And it's going to hinge on this side, so it'll flip that way, I think. Let's see. I mean, you're not going to see these together because of the book. But I kind of like having them flip out. Unless we put this as the center. Ooh, wouldn't that make an awesome center page? Which in that case, it would get folded this way. This would be a pretty center of the signature. It would. And then this would be the middle of the signature. And that would fold like that. I think that's an awesome idea. But now what I want to do, because I know we have 2 more of these, is let's see what of this we could get onto here. Oh, let's go up and get the rest of that butterfly. Line this up good. Or as best as we can. Okay, so now we're just going to cut this one out. And I don't know what they're barking at, you guys. I apologize. And I haven't figured out how to pause this camera recording. And I am not good at editing. Okay, so now we're just going to cut this straight across. Is that my pencil? Well, we're going to find out in a minute. There's a line there, but I'm not sure if that's from my pencil line. Okay, it was not the pencil line. The pencil line is this one. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to ink our edges so well. So I'm going to go in and do the back first, and then I'll get and re-ink it. Okay, so now I'm just going to re-ink my sponge. Hey! My mom's dog is over here barking outside, and it's making mine bark inside. And I am so sorry, you guys. Okay, so we got this all inked. We do need 2 more. No, we need 1 more of these because we have 1 more archway to fill. So, back to the tear papers. And then I have an idea. Maybe we should do this. This one there. This one has a bird. This one could have a bird. We could do the same kind of thing. Except I'm going to lose a lot. Wait, no, maybe not. How much bird do we want? I think, is that good? That's a good amount of bird. And I'm going to trace this real fast. And I'm going to go and make my dog stop barking. Fox! 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 Stop! Hubby is home. That's why they were barking. I apologize, guys, but now they're going to stop because hubby's in the house. So we're going to cut this one out. Where's those big scissors? Oh. I can't hardly see that pencil line. I'm going to just cut straight up. Set that off to the side. On this one, set that off to the side. I save as many of the scraps as I can that might be usable. Okay. And then we're going to cut this. And I really do like that, so we're going to save those scraps. Okay. Let's ink this one up. And on the, let's go on and ink the back edges first, and then we'll do that part. Okay. And there's that. And our pocket's going to cover up some of that, so I'm not worried about that. So, let me find the other art sheet. Okay. That one's going to go there. We only have one done. Move these off to the side. Because what I want to do, you guys, is this. I want to make pockets on the sides of these 2 pages. The best way to do that is double-sided tape. Double-sided tape. You need nothing down the middle because you're going to sew your paper. So, let's do that. me cut that. And I've made these pockets in journals before. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, that's the top. I'm going to pull off this one. And I'm going to line this page up as close as I can to perfect, which is not going to be before I do any pushing down or anything. Okay, that's as close as it's going to get. Now I'm going to come up here and pull this tape off. Let's see if I can get. So I pulled that tape off, and I'm just going to press it down. And if I need to trim, I can trim. Okay. And I think instead of trimming it, we're going to edge it. Because there's not that much trimming. This pretty well lined up. But this way, if there is any little teeny tiny white edge, the ink will take care of it. Okay, so this is going to be where we're going to stop today, or stop on this video with this project, because I got to make some hinges. But this is what it's going to look like, if you can imagine. This one's going to go here. It's going to flip out. This is the middle. So we've got to get that prepared. Let's refold, because now we got the tape on here. We got to fold our tape. Okay. So this one is going to be in here. And then on this side, we can have this little bird. And I think have it flip open this way. And on this side, we'll have this bird. And he can be hinged to also go that way. I think that will be awesome. And then it wouldn't have mattered if we had left the middle white, because now we made it into a pocket. Or a double pocket. So we got some ephemeras we can put there. So I'm just going to put all this stuff together. And I'm going to end this video so that I can go make hinges. So the next video, we're going to put that together with the hinges and the pockets that we're going to use. We may use some of the cutoffs. Well, I should have another big cutoff from the other tear page that we used. Or we used most of that tear page, so no. So let's see. We should be able to get 2 pockets from this, but we need 3 pockets. What can we do with this? Okay, this would make a pocket. And we could put it on the back of the one that goes here. So we're going to put those together. And then for these 2, we'll use this for pockets. So we'll put those together. And we're just going to put it all together in the middle. And that's what we're going to do for today, for this center of our signature. It's going to be a 1 signature journal, guys. And I've already got the cover made. And I did that off camera, so let me explain what I did. So for the cover, I printed this page. However, the page is originally set up this way. So I printed it. The second time I printed it, I reversed it because I wanted this on the front and this to be the back. And then in the inside, this is this, this is this. I didn't fold it flat because I know my journals have a tendency to grow fluffy, and by not putting a straight crease on here, it allows for that. So that's why there's no crease. I just kind of folded it a little bit and just gently went like this and didn't crease it. This is printed on 110-pound cardstock, 2 sheets. One for this one for this one, and then they're glued together. So this is 2 sheets of 110-pound card glued together with these images. So that's going to be our cover, and now we're working on the signature. So I'm going to end this video, and I'll see you all in the next video where we're going to put the pages together. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching.